It's the Scotty Ray Report, reliable, fast, and true. Headlines, weather, local news, he brings it all to you. From the courthouse to the back roads, he don't miss a thing. Traffic, storms, communities, on top of everything. Bringing you the news you need at home or on your drive. Listen in, it's Scotty Ray time.
And welcome back. 24 hours somehow has gone by.
Boy, it don't take long, does it?
I had a chance, and we'll show the video here in just a little bit. Mardi Gras is coming. I don't know what the king and queen are going to be riding in, if it's another dumpster this year. Julia has given her crown to a new queen.
Yeah.
She added so much new meaning to dumpster diving last year.
Oh, yeah, it did, didn't it?
Wouldn't ride our float, but there she was, sitting right up there in the middle of a dumpster. And I said, there's that girl.
There she is. Enjoy your ride.
But it was fun meeting the new king and queen of the Mardi Gras parade. And eventually, I'm telling y'all, this is probably the most fun that I've ever had with a parade in Meridian. We had a blast last year, and if you hadn't come, it's all about kids catching. There's nothing with our Meridian parade that is naughty.
It's almost better than throwing candy.
It's moon. I keep hearing moon pies.
I do too.
Which I didn't know that. So we're doing a lot of beads. We're going to be throwing beads from ours. And Odie just told me he couldn't be at ours. So you're going to a meeting? Is that what you said?
I'm going south.
He didn't tell us why he's going south, so we'll let that.
Going to the other house.
I got you. But we'll miss you. We hate you can't join us there.
You know, we wanted to because we had so much fun last year. Just because y'all run my foot over.
We ran over Odie in the parade.
You know, the whole trailer jumped up, and everybody goes, well, what'd we hit? And I'm sitting over there limping. It was me. But yeah, it was a blast, and I hate I'm gonna miss it.
Y'all watch yourself around trailers because that can happen. You know, when I worked off, and I used to do a little thing called safety, and y'all, if you ever been around a low boy, and for somebody who doesn't understand, a low boy hauls bulldozers. When it arrives, it disconnects from the 18-wheeler, but when it arrives, it goes shh, and it goes all the way to the pavement. And if you happen to have your big toe under there trying to undo a strap, guess who's and it takes minutes. It's not, you can't hit a button and it comes off. The truck has to air back up, and then you're just standing there with your feet hung underneath an 18-wheeler going, how?
You make some different sounds.
You want to, you say some words sometimes. You want to help somebody, but you can't. There's nothing that I don't know what the trailers weigh, but it's tough. So a safety tip this morning as you're having your JSAs somewhere at a job site.
Yeah. Keep your foot away from the wheel from somebody that's driving a trailer too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And more yes, sir. Put another log on the fire this morning. As we said, we're sitting at 28 and only, Odie, getting to 49, maybe 50 in some sunlight areas.
But we got the sun.
Gusts, though, of 20 miles an hour today. What does that tell you?
Do not burn. And it's going to be cold.
That's right.
But that wind, I mean, the last few, I'd say few days, 6 days or so, the temperature hadn't been what was terrible. It was the wind blowing that made it extremely cold.
It has. Now,
I hate that wind.
Let me look here and just see what it feels like temperature as we pull this up this morning. Let's go down back to Meridian and see what we got going on here. Meridian, we're sitting at, feels like 36. It's not too bad there. And let's see here. Stark Vegas, 36. Greenfield. So it's not so bad, although we've got cold stuff going on. Temperatures, boy, it must have went up if that's correct. Let me check something, Odie. Something don't look right. The National Weather Service was way different opinion of this just a few moments ago. So let's
see what they got there.
Let's just go to another radar and make sure what we've got. Let's see what this says. No, we're at 20, 30 degrees. Yeah, that one's
29.
Something's ailing that one there. Somebody go out and kick it.
I got this thing here. We got a couple of those. If I can find that there.
What's that?
App. And it always evades me. when you're looking for something, you can't hardly find. Then I got this little search.
Well, no, I do have my main radar. Let's go back to it this morning and take a look at a few of the temperatures. I'm having to slide back over to it. We got a lot of things going on here.
It's 28 in Sukalina with 2-mile-an-hour wind northeast.
Yeah. And here's my main radar. Let's go down. We were looking up those big areas there earlier. Meridian, you're sitting at 29. That's correct. Also there at Philadelphia. I don't know what was wrong with that other radar. It usually is pretty spot on. Forest, Mississippi, it's cold. Newton, Mississippi, let's see. There you go. 29 there as well. Feels like 23 is what we're looking at. Even in Meridian outside right now, it has that 23 wind chill factor out there.
Yeah.
So there you are. It's cold. Ooh, some birthdays starting.
We got a few of them coming in.
There's one up here. Destiny's having one. We had a bunch of birthdays yesterday.
Oh, man. Yeah. And I got a birthday today, and this is one of those that you don't want to hear on a birthday. But I asked for y'all's special prayer. My grandson's uncle is in the hospital, had to be rushed to the hospital yesterday. And his aunt, Angie Downs, has a birthday today.
Okay.
And while she's having a birthday today, Bill Downs, her husband, is having emergency surgery somewhere between 12 and 2 for a brain bleed.
That's serious.
So, that's tough, and our prayers go out to y'all. Angie, we're thinking about you. Bill, hang in there, brother. God's got this.
As we go over to Lake Mississippi, they're waking up. Good morning, Christina. We're glad to see you as well. Up and at 'em today. It's time to get a biscuit on the stove and get you one. Do they still do those instant biscuits to where you hit it and the can opens up? Is that still popular?
Yeah, I got some at the house.
I just hadn't seen any in our refrigerator in years.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anybody doesn't cook at our house. I'm just saying I've never noticed.
Just mentioned it.
Never noticed anything like that. 8 minutes past the hour as we begin this morning. I hope she ain't up.
Oh, yeah, she's up.
We'll find out here in a minute there. Good morning, Ray Purvis. Good to see you. We'll get into some of the headlines that are shaping the Meridian area here in just a minute and let you know what's happening. We'll be right back with more. Scotty Ray Nody.
Collinsville, Mr. Discount Drugs, your local pharmacy and gift shop, thanks you for your continued support. Whether you shop with us in-store, through our app, over the phone, or in our drive-thru, our team will provide the best personalized customer service experience you expect from your local pharmacy. When you call or message us, you are promptly greeted by the Mr. Discount team that's ready to help. When you choose our pharmacy, you're choosing a locally owned pharmacy that cares about you and your community. Collinsville, Mr. Discount Drugs makes a difference.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Heblon Heating and Air Conditioning to save the day. We can keep you comfortable with special savings for your home, like up to $3,000 off new HVAC systems or a tune-up for just $69. Keep the power on with a generator. Get $200 off installs and 0% financing for 60 months. We do it all at Heblon Heating and Air Conditioning and offer financing options for any repair or installation. Call for a free quote or visit us online at HeblonHeatingandCooling.com.
For over 40 years, you've been able to count on Watt Equipment in DeKalb, Mississippi. They've got your Massey Ferguson's brand new 23 up to 135 horse cab and air tractors. They've got all your hay equipment needs, all your bush hogs. If your tractor needs it, they got it. Also remember, they service all makes and models, whether it's green, orange, blue, red, or yellow. They can get your parts in, they can do your service on your equipment. Don't forget Watt Equipment, DeKalb, Mississippi.
Welcome back. My wife is up trying to claim that there are biscuits in our refrigerator. Yeah. I ain't seen them. Now I do. This is what I see when I guess I have missions when I go there. When I open up, on the left is my bottle of Coke, and to the right is supposed to be where my orange juice. Those are the two, and my bottle of water is in front. So I have three things that I go there for. Other than that,
well, that's why you didn't see the Watt biscuits.
Well, they're hid apparently. But I ain't had a Whop biscuit, and I don't know when.
You go get a biscuit that goes Whop, you keep this up.
But, if you take that and syrup, you could make just a meal off of that.
good K-roll syrup.
Anyway, I liked it. I just hadn't had it in forever. We'll have to hunker down and have that one night since I'm informed.
You'll have to cook it yourself, I bet.
Union, Mississippi is joining us. Miss Irene, good morning to you. I hope you've got a smile. Walnut Grove is up there.
Yeah, Kevin Spears from Walnut Grove Fire Department.
Most men can't find anything. Now, I admit, Terry, I do admit, Angie will do these things around the house, and I will come in and I'll sit down.
What, find the Christmas tree?
And she'll go, did you see it? And see what? It'll be something on the front porch or right by the door handle that I grabbed. And I guess I got tunnel vision. And I asked my wife, and I have to make a huge apology. I got to go ahead out here on the limb and make an apology. I do. I made him when we were at the cooking the other day at the church, the ham thing.
Yeah.
I was going out the door. And there was a group of ladies there that stopped and spoke to me. And I got ready to walk out the door, and this lady grabbed my hand. And she goes, "You don't know me, do you? You didn't recognize me," is what she said. And I had that look like of, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And I stared, and I said, there was no way. And I said, "No, I don't." Here's the problem with that, Odie. I work with her every day. I've known her for 30 years, and I work with her every day for 10 years. And she goes, "I got a new haircut." And I said, "I didn't recognize your haircut." And that boy felt about yay tall. Pam, I am so sorry. I don't know how that happened. And after she said who she was, I knew who she was. But I don't know whether I was in a la-la land or if I needed to go to the doctor.
It's all them biscuits you ate.
But that was bad. I did not know her. And she didn't look that much different than the last 20 years since I've seen her. But I didn't recognize her. So my apologies right off the top there. Sometimes you got to take it like a man.
Yeah. And Wayne said the reason that men can't find that because our wives are always moving stuff.
Now, Angie is noted for that, the 12,000 Christmas trees that happen to appear. And we still, even in here, we've got trees. I mean,
but they're not Christmas no more. They're
a Mardi Gras Christmas tree.
Well, she had to do something with the tree.
At home, we've got Valentine Christmas, whatever you want to call it. It's a Valentine tree. That woman's got a thing for them kind of trees. Let me tell you that. So that's the word of the day. Sometimes
Christy said, Angie said, "Look at your phone." Uh-oh.
What's she done now?
She probably sent you a picture of that Wop biscuit.
I'm worried.
Or either a picture of the doghouse.
Oh, yeah. There's some biscuits. Right there in that little tray that you can't see.
A 2-pack.
Can I turn that around? There it is. The biscuit. Biscuit.
I'm afraid that's all you're going to see of them biscuits for a little while.
Is a picture.
Yeah, be looking for them suckers tonight, won't you?
Ooh, let's see here. Ooh.
What else we got coming?
We got the popo out this morning. We're going to have some pictures here in just a second here.
Ruh-roh.
Oh, I see that the sheriff's department is busy this morning on the streets of Meridian. We're going to share some pictures with you here in a few minutes. Odie, I got to work this morning. This would have been 3:30, 4 a.m., somewhere around in there. And
wow.
I got messages that something was going on in Lauderdale. They had to fire up the big red truck. Woo-hoo. Sheriff's department arrived on scene, and this is what we had. This is a Denali.
Or it was.
This is one of those nice new GMC Denali pick-em-up trucks. The fire department arrived, the sheriff's department arrived. This is at Chip Pickering. This would be directly across from Minnebucket Road.
Wow.
Is where this took place. There's what she's left of after the firefighters got her out.
Man, and I hope they got all their valuables out of there.
Well, when I got the message of we're jumping and stepping, ting, 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 it probably did have a weapon inside that was lost. It was a casualty this morning. No one was hurt, though.
That's good.
That's a scary thing because there's a lot of people that your work tools, and when I say work tools, that can be a computer, that can be a hammer, whatever it is you do to make a living is usually up in that vehicle.
Yeah. And you just start opening doors and junking.
I was at a fire the other night of a vehicle fire, and the guy was a carpenter. And there was probably 25 batteries lit, to your drills that were going.
Yeah.
And if you hadn't bought one of them lately, what is it, $100?
Oh, at least. Just the battery doesn't even come with a charger.
Yeah, and they were going, and I felt for him. I did. Nothing. He got out, and it went up as fast as that, and he couldn't get his tools out. But those DeWalt batteries are not cheap. I almost said ain't.
Ain't. Almost.
But
I tell you what, them things, they'll burn extremely hot.
They do. Here's another thing that I have done. It don't matter how well you think you done buckle something down, you can have a boo-boo within a mile or so.
Yeah.
This was at the Texas Turnaround yesterday, and I felt for them as well because everybody has done something that slid to the back or fell out in the road. As we go here, 10 fell right out, trying to make it toward Alabama there. It fell straight out in the middle of the road there, and police officer stopped, helped them load everything up, get it back on the trailer right there at the bridge. And as y'all all know, ain't nothing about, there you go, that big word again, ain't.
Yeah.
None of that is cheap when it comes to tin and things. It's rather expensive. So they did get it up. I don't think much was damaged or run over is what I'm trying to say.
Well, it's harder to strap that down than it is a bundle of 2x4s.
Yeah, you got to get it down and...
Yeah, and then you don't want to destroy any of it, bend it, and...
you almost need a gate on something like that. Even the wind will get... Y'all know how that does. And that comes to your next point. Never tailgate a trailer.
You seen them cars going down the road, got a mattress on top, and it's flopped up? Knowing their gas bay. Mileage just went down.
What is the road on Highway 19? You come to the 4-lane, and the old brown grocery stores across there.
Yeah.
Is that Allen Swamp Road?
Yeah.
Okay, I was at Allen Swamp Road. This was 2.5 years ago. I pull up to it there, and this truck goes by. Now it's moving. And then it's about then that I saw the freezer go up in the air. And it floated. It was like it was flying, Odie. I have never seen a freezer, honestly, never seen a freezer float in the air. But the wind got under it, and it was probably one of those, not a 20-foot one, but it was...
Oh, like a chest freezer?
Yeah, chest freezer.
Oh.
It was probably 6, 7 foot long, and it just glided in the air, and then when there was nothing left.
I bet that did make a...
And that was during that time when
racket.
freezers, you couldn't get them, and they were,
Ooh, yeah.
outrageously priced.
Yeah.
You can't help
Ooh,
but
man,
always
that's
with something
tough.
like that, even your furniture, make sure you strap that stuff down. It makes a mess later. And we'll fly. We've seen this also. I saw 5 or 6 reports this morning from different police stations in the north to where ice has been coming off the back of trucks and going through windshields.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, chunks.
That's something. Teresa, Mardi Gras is Saturday from 11 to 4, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Well, after the parade is done, the crew of Barcas, the puppy dogs, then everything moves over, and we got a complete lineup of this on the page. We posted all that with the interview with the prom.
The prom.
The king. Anytime you say king, you think of the prom.
Yeah.
But Mardi Gras,
King.
king and queen there, and it's got the layout of it, and we'll look at that here in just a moment there. Still to come, we're going to tell you about a fire hydrant that was removed, and it wasn't by the fire department. Gone.
Bro, them suckers is pretty stiff, too.
Yeah, they're hard to remove.
Yeah.
We'll tell you how it got removed in just a moment. Y'all stay with us.
Yeah, our system went out at the worst possible time, so we called environment masters, and the technician came out pretty quickly, did a lot of troubleshooting. He explained to me what the issue was, and it turned out it was an easy fix, and had us up pretty quickly.
Our technicians don't just pass a test and then go to work. We have continuous on-site training both on equipment and customer care. Our senior technicians each have decades of experience and are always available. There's literally nothing that our team hasn't seen, so you can trust we know what we're doing. That's hassle-free plumbing and AC.
Spring is here, grass is growing, and your mower, yeah, it's still not ready. Don't fight it another season. Head to Parrish Tractor for our Kubota Zero-Turn spring deals. Right now, you can get into a new Kubota Zero-Turn Z232 KW42 mower for just $5,299 or as low as $125 a month. More than a tractor store.
Woo! Welcome back, Scotty, Ray, and Odie there as we get this day underway.
Yeah.
Chris, how are you doing today?
Yeah, good morning, everybody.
Rapper Lil Jon, his son is reported missing over in Georgia. I couldn't get it out. That's two people that have somebody missing. You hear this in other countries. The big disturbing thing is the Today Show host.
There's so many, and they haven't really said a whole lot, but there's a lot of unanswered questions. Not just the who, but the why and the where, and
she's
and
84. She couldn't have put up a fight. Yeah. Y'all know that.
Man, it's just that's tough, and we pray for a safe return.
Now
for both of these.
You saw where Trump called the family last night, and again, he's had issues with the Today host, and he called them and said, "Look, let's put everything aside. We need to find your mama."
That's work. This is people.
Yeah, and so he's sending in more people to help with this investigation at this point. He watched her interview where she was saying, "I need help," and it touched him. And I'm glad he done that. And we hope that this lady is found safe and sound, and whoever it is, unlike the Lindbergh case, that we do hope this is found and she's safe.
Yeah.
And you're right, Terry. There is something strange about this. We can't quite.
Yeah. I mean, why is there no more information being put out?
Do they know something and they're waiting for somebody to make a move? Informative public helps you. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if you know they left in a Dodge Durango that is tan colored heading east, you put out the memo. Hey,
you need to put that out.
Check your cameras. Did you see something? It's amazing what the American people can do to solve crimes to help police.
Especially now, these Ring doorbells have solved a lot of robberies, or they've tracked cars coming down. We've used this type of stuff when we've had someone go missing. We go up and down the road and say, "Hey, do you have cameras?" "Yes." "Can you check and see between this time and this time, did you see someone walking down the street?" And yeah, they were walking that way. Or no, we don't have anybody. And we get 3 or 4 people to look, and it gives us an idea of where we need to go focus our searching on. So these cameras are great, and if you've got one, if someone needs some help identifying it, I'll always get with the officials. If you have to call 911 and say, "Hey, I've got some information, have somebody to come by my house," that really does help us a lot. And there's so many cameras out there.
I was making sure I wasn't misspelling a word there. It'd be bad to do a misspelled word here, Odie, this early in the day.
I mean, it's going to happen. Get it over with. No silver alert. So I didn't know if they had issued a silver alert or anything up there or not.
Apparently not.
Not. And no vehicle description. And not necessarily if nobody saw anything, then they wouldn't have it. But hopefully somebody in that neighborhood's got something on camera, on video that can help.
All right, let's go over here as I've got some pictures put up here. We got some busy folks here. Let's go to First Street in Meridian. What's going on? Everybody's having coffee going. What they doing over there?
Yeah.
Ooh, it's a warrant day. The Sheriff's Department on scene this morning, and somebody's getting placed in the back seat of a car.
Oh, well, at least they got the heater on.
The heat is on. There's going to be a lot of heat there in a few minutes there. Here's the location. First Street is where we are. The Sheriff's Department is there. And again, one person taken into custody with a warrant. That's when you sit on your front porch and you...
Just see it. We're going to sit outside for a minute, honey.
Got to see what happens. Busy. They're doing their job, and we do appreciate what they do.
Yeah, and they put their lives at danger every single day that they wake up and go to work for our safety, for every one of our safety. They go put their life on the line.
That's right. Odie, a lot of times I'll get a message. Somebody had a fender bender in a parking lot. I don't typically go to those.
Yeah.
And I got a call yesterday. I was somewhere over by Chick-fil-A. I try to keep close proximity.
Say that's not so.
And they said a car just hit another car in the parking lot. I thought, okay, well, there ain't nothing going on. Well, I'll go over and check. And I arrived and I thought, where's a hole in the fence? And I went like this, and then I realized
You're not getting any water out of that hydrant.
It went right through it, took out and I don't know how much they weigh, but a fire hydrant, what do they weigh?
Depending on, but you can get you 100 plus out of it.
Okay.
50 pounds.
It takes that out, jumps over that, and hits another car. So now we got us a serious fender bender here. Let's take a look where it kind of all began here.
Wow.
Here's the fence.
Oh, well, they should have had a gate, and that's just a way to speed up the process.
Connected. It was connect-a-dot.
Yeah.
Now, miraculously, as we get into this was minor injuries. Everybody's going to be checked out. They sent Metro out. They checked them all out. But the fire department, they're surveying the damage there. They go, wow, is that Ann sitting up in there? That is Ann, isn't it?
No, that's not Ann.
It's not? I thought it was.
She's part of the Meridian Fire Department force.
Isn't that neat how it just set right up out in the parking lot?
You're not getting any water out of that one.
Mike or Ted's got to go buy a new fire hydrant. And here's how it ended. It come across, rear-ended that, and just pushed that car forward is what it did.
Man.
Now, again, it was minor injuries, and one of these, this is the third one in about a week to where the gas, you go to mash the brake, but accidentally, and whoosh, through the fence it went.
That thing slip off, and that's all you get.
Again, things
that's
like
tough.
this will happen. Again, we're so fortunate that it was minor. Think if somebody had been walking across a parking lot.
Just think somebody was leaning up against that fence, taking a break.
That would be bad. Yes, sir. So this is the best scenario in a bad situation. Does that make sense?
Well, if you look at that fire hydrant, it looked kind of old.
Oh, you're saying they should have repainted. Oh, you're saying they're painting.
So at least
skills.
it needs to be painted anyway.
That needs some WD-40.
Yeah.
Kind of broke it off right there at the rim.
And them suckers can go 3-4 feet in the ground.
Yeah, they did. I've seen several. I remember one of Billy Solly's last chases. And bless it, the man didn't know he was being chased because he was not aware of what he had done. It was an elderly fella, if you remember this, on Poplar Springs Drive. No, it wasn't Poplar Springs Drive. You go over Grand Avenue is where it was. He's going down Grand Avenue, and he's an elderly gentleman, and he runs over a fire hydrant. And I mean, it took the whole front of the car out. Took the tire off, and he's riding on the rim. Blah, 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 blah. Here comes Billy Solly. This was like 2 weeks before Billy quit. And Billy's behind him with the blue light. Blah, 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 blah. And they went all the way across Highway 39 past Walmart before the gentleman realized that Billy was behind him. And they called his family in. And it was easy to find because I got a report Billy was in hot pursuit, and I just followed the tire tracks that it had made in the pavement. The rim.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have grooved right to where they were. My tracking skills were good that day.
There was something last night in that area when I was headed to the hockey club.
I heard tell of this.
And this old fella, I don't know who was driving the car, and there's somebody out there was in the other side. If you was traveling on North Hills or headed to 45 and you like to got hit head on by a car headed east on North Hills, I know you went through the pucker factor because we were in the pucker factor behind that car on the phone with 911 getting law enforcement involved. SO did get them, and I don't know if they were drinking or don't know if it was a medical emergency or what it was, but they did or was able to get this person pulled over, check them out. Don't know what it was, but if you were on 45 and
saw it
North Hills, you almost got run over. They did get pulled over and was checked out. I don't know.
And again, it could have been medical.
It could have been medical, but and if it was, somebody was able to
sound effects.
Was able to get them and get some help. So, but Amy, it about scared Amy to death like 7 or 8 times. It was constant. Bunch of head-ons.
And here lately, this again, and we've been fortunate. And let me just reinstate. Anthony Chancellor, the sheriff of Clark County, has stated this with us many times. Over the last 5 nights, I can think of 3 times, and they were stopped. people going in the wrong direction, opposite direction. Stay in the right lane. Don't ride in your fast lane for lengths of period. You top a hill, somebody that's confused will hit you.
That's right. That's right.
And it's tough knowing it, but they were stopped pretty quickly. There was a police officer in every one of these instances that was close and were able to stop. And it was confusion. Didn't know where they were at night. And
it's a good thing.
It is.
Christina, be careful saying good morning to RW.
What?
Because he'll end up bringing some year-old chocolate heart candy for Valentine's Day, and he'll talk you into joining his club of casseroles and expect you to cook one for him.
I stopped by and visited RW last week, and he was kind of angry at me. He said that I had cost him a relationship talking about him, that one woman didn't know about the other woman, and now the other woman knew, and he didn't have a date anymore.
Well, I mean, he's still... what does that leave him now? 99?
Even dozen.
An even dozen.
So we got an opening. If you would like to be, you have to do this over a 2-week period, a different date each night. If you'd like to be in the dating pool, let us know. We'll hook you up with RW there.
Yeah,
you too can get some candy.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's just a year. He bought it all on sale. He goes to Walmart the day after and just says, what you got left? And that's why you can't get it.
Do you realize that, what is this, February the 5th? We got Valentine's Day is coming quickly.
Yeah, it's almost here.
So if you do stuff like that,
9 more days
for your sweetheart, it is time to do so. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Parker's Wholesale, located on I-59 South at exit 80. Easy to find. Huge building. They're loaded up with toys, all your seasonal items. It's clean, it's neat, it's easy to shop. They got gloves, they got bolts of material for the people that want to redo stuff. They got plumbing, electrical, hunting items, fishing items, everything for all your needs. Go by and see them. Parker's Wholesale.
At Pettit Jewelers in Philadelphia, Mississippi, trust Nicole with your priceless heirloom jewelry. With generations of refined expertise, she ensures your cherished pieces are meticulously cared for. Pettit Jewelers, Philadelphia.
Our local headlines are brought to you by the Rock House Gun and Pawn.
At the Back Porch, we're bringing families back together for fun, food, and all the things you love to enjoy around your home. Every event starts with a great grill, great cookware, and accessories. Add in some locally sourced meat and dairy, along with frozen vegetables and casseroles, and over 500 brands of spices and sauces. Relax in our chairs, swings, daybeds, and have fun with our cornhole boards. From coolers to trailers, we have everything you need. When you see the big chair, you've made it to the Back Porch.
And we're back. Yeah. RW said I was 2 number ones. Lindsay, just come by, call the office, and I'll get with you. 482-9852.
I'm not going to lie. Every time I think of RW, this is what pops in my head. And I can see him doing this for and y'all work with me here.
You're going to be told number 1, too.
I can picture RW doing this. I
can, too.
Trying to sing to his lady friend and singing.
Friends.
Y'all remember? I'm in the mood for love. You remember when Alfalfa tried to sing that?
Yeah. To Darla.
How's it going there, RW? I wonder if he can sing and we just don't know.
He's got something going for him. I don't know what it is.
We're pulling for you there, bud. Hang in there. Let's see what else we got going on this morning. I had a puppy dog that, let me get over here to old pup.
Uh-oh.
He's missing this morning, and here he is. There he is. If anybody is $1,000 reward there, he's still missing. Gene Carr Road is where he was last seen on January 24th between 7 and 8 a.m. $1,000. I'd love to have their pup back if you happen to see him around somewhere. They're missing him mighty bad there.
That puppy dog is wanting his couch back.
Now, and we all know, and if you don't own a pet, we urge you to go down to, and Brian will take care of you. Yeah. Pets, they really love you, and they usually like you when nobody else does.
I've said it before. lock your dog and your wife in the trunk of a car in the middle of July for 10 minutes. And when you open the trunk, see which one's happy to see you.
What do you say? I thought I saw putty tat. They even got putty tats down there if you're looking for one of those.
That's right. That's right. Go down there, and there is a small fee, but that's because these dogs and cats are spayed and neutered. They're took care of. They've got their shots. They've been well took care of, and they are looking for a good home, and that good home could be with you.
All right, as I mentioned, we'll look at the dates here as we get ready for the big parade and everything that's coming up. This is what we posted yesterday. The King and Queen, there they are, Queen Elizabeth Williams and King Jeremy Solly. They will be front and center. Now, as you'll see here, the parade gets underway at 11 with the crew of DeBarcus. That's almost right. Yep. Begins there. The costume contest. They will lead the parade, the puppy dogs in front, once a winner is chosen. From there at 11:45, the parade will begin there. And then as we get down through the annual parade through downtown, it'll go 23rd Avenue past City Hall onto Front Street and finishes at 10th Street. Expect 30-plus floats to be involved in this. It's fun all day at 1 o'clock. The funk band from Jackson brings their high-energy music there. DJ Garrett does some tunes that afternoon. All-day fun come by. King Cake and activities are going to be taking place. And Julia will be walking around. We'll see her. She'll be all over this. We'll get the behind-the-scenes details tomorrow as she comes in for Fun Friday. So we'll find out what else. They got the big...
crawfish.
Yeah, that they've blown up to be there.
Oh, Garrett Ip, he's good when it comes to that DJing now. He's got it going on.
And there's your king and queen right there. And again, listen to the interview. They did fine. Both of them work at the Max, by the way. Help bring a lot to Meridian, work behind the scenes to make things happen there. So fun for us all.
Yeah. Christina, RW doesn't cook the casseroles. He expects...
Well, as he gets them up on delivery.
To cook for him.
Correct.
Yeah, he just trades you a box of chocolates for an ongoing subscription of a monthly casserole that you provide to him.
Now, I do have, I'm trying to think, I had somebody last week that is my Need a Husband program. I've got someone in the early 60s that's looking for a husband.
Well, now,
she says she can cook.
RW settle down for just one.
Well, I don't think he can. He's a rambler, is what they call. But I do have one lady looking for a husband there. She's ready to get. And I got that one. I got that.
So
one
if you're a fella looking for a good wife, 55 to 65, Scotty Ray,
I think I got a blonde
at
in
AOL.
Her early 50s. I got a blonde early 50s looking for a husband.
Look, get you hooked up. I can marry you. We can take care of it.
We've already gotten Chuck Roberts hooked up. I mean, Chuck is it on it now.
I showed up the other day at the truck stop, and there they were.
I heard that they were over there doing noodles again.
Each one of them had their own separate cup and their own separate straw. I wanted to know if they were okay.
Were they?
Yeah, they were together.
I guess they've been together long enough they ain't got to slurp from the same cup now.
Yeah, maybe he's splurging and buying 2 drinks now.
I'm telling you, it looks like love.
Oh, Jan said RW has always been a stud muffin.
Stud muffin. Well, I've never heard that in the same sentence with his name.
I hadn't either.
Had a ribbon cutting ceremony also yesterday down at Meridian High as they're getting ready for all of this. The baseball field, softball field, that's a big deal for them. Ribbon cutting yesterday. We're so proud that happened. I was on the other side of town, and a big thank you to Meridian High School for letting us use that. I couldn't get there in time to cover it yesterday, but that was one of those that was going on big for our community.
Tied up. He came by the office, and we had a great talk, and I meant to be there, but we got some plans to do some stuff with them and help them out with some school. But they do have a beautiful baseball.
It is. We're proud of that. Another thing, if you're getting ready for ball, West Lauderdale would like for you to know about it. It's your last chance. Extended registration there till February the 9th. Check it all out. Here's the information there. We've got this on the page. This is boys 6U, 8U, 10U, 12U, girls as well. And they have T-ball teams if you'd like to be that. That happens out there at the big field that they've got.
2 spots left for the 6U boys. I guess they just Are they tryouts now, or?
A lot going on. Give them a call.
Maybe
They can
so, yeah.
fill you in and show up. They'll tell you more about what you need to do. Big deal. There's always so many people at those ball games that happen out there. And that's what we know is coming there. Death toll in the great state of Mississippi is now at 28 of lives that have been lost to the storm, is what we found out there. That's tough there. So
It really is.
not over quite yet. It's still some areas there they're working to get that power back on. And speaking of, we need to do a power check, Odie. We hadn't done that this morning. Let me get to my button here.
See what we got.
And let's go. As you can see, Mississippi's still showing up here. And we're at still almost 23,000 without power in Mississippi. Again, Oxford, the county, Lafayette, still leading number one outage there at 5,100. Topai at 3,800. Panola at 35. And that's strong up through here. And you got to get
really
to Marshall before you get down to the 700s there. But North Mississippi is where all of this is, where we're having these power issues, and God bless them. We hope that, and I got this, and I don't know if he's been found. He was spotted. We got another puppy.
He was just strutting up and down the road.
He was. His name is Buck, and they've been looking for Buck, and every time they'd show up to where he was last seen, he wasn't there, and I'm not sure that they found him.
Well, we hope Buck makes it home. B.W. Johnson Road out that way.
No collar.
Yeah.
If y'all happen to see him there, they'd love to have him back home. He's also another good little pup there. And I did get seen. Sandy up there was admiring the waterfall in Philadelphia.
Check that out.
This is up at the nursing home there, a hospital there. Look at that. That was froze solid. I meant to show that earlier and didn't get it up in time.
Yeah.
But what a scene that is. It's always pretty to see stuff like that. Let's see here. Let's get over here to a few other things that happened yesterday, Odie, that we hadn't got to yet. Let me get back to my...
Terry Lou says that not all power cooperatives are represented in that tracking. And so, Terry, are you, because I'm sure she's out there, are you saying that there's other power outages that we don't know about, more widespread than what that chart's saying? That's tough. Stacy, prayers for you. Third day out with pneumonia. This stuff is no joke. Well, we pray that you get that knocked out and you get to feeling better. Definitely.
I went to an accident that we had on Highway 19 North last night, and as I was getting out, I had somebody walk and say, "Where you been? I had to do your job while you wasn't here."
Did they have a hat?
He videoed it. I put his on the other one there right after it went down. But this is the situation we had. That red light, dangerous place there if you're ever headed home late. That 5 o'clock rush there. Y'all be careful there. Those red lights, when they go yellow, make sure you can make it across. Here's what we had here.
Yours turns green. Don't just go.
Here's what we got. And again, this car rolled over and is set back up. Here's the other automobile that was involved in it. Fire department, Metro, all on scene here. And let me show you this is going to show the other side of the car, Odie. And let me spin this around.
Wow.
And as you can see, that side got it too. Over and over she went. Damage there. Meridian Fire Department, Meridian Police Department were on scene there directing traffic to get everybody through there. But man, what a mess these things happen.
You know, and right there, just about every time we've had a wreck, it's always ended up in a rollover.
It has. Doesn't take much to knock a car over. Now let me get into this. ICE. Yes, New Orleans. Here's the latest of this. New Orleans Police Department's going, "No, wait a minute now. It's checked out on our end." ICE is going, he's not a United States citizen. Guy gets married. Paperwork apparently was never really completed there, and they're saying he was an alien was taken into custody by the ICE in New Orleans. He did have a firearm, and somehow another paperwork slipped through. Something wasn't checked. At this point, the New Orleans Police Department said they done their end. It's somebody else's fault. We don't know where. And the next question I get asked a lot: has ICE been spotted in the Meridian area? And that would be As a matter of fact, your Amazon order could be, a teeny bit late. did happen there as ICE agents moved in on a truck driver that was passing through our state that just happened not to be able to do any of the above and wasn't a citizen. Well, I'm not sure where they got the new driver to come take over the vehicle, but packages were running a little bit late there on that load there.
I bet they found it. I'm not going on that one.
And I have seen several pictures of new vehicles arriving to the state that will be used by them. Now, and I'll say this, and it's posted, you can go take a look at it. The Mississippi Band of Choctaw Indians made a post about it yesterday. And I have to give the chief a thumbs up the way he worded that. And he said, there's a lot of people that are scared. And he goes, you're citizens. He says, don't panic. And he says, cooperate with authorities. And he goes, no one can come in your house, but if they ask for your ID, show them. And he goes, if there's a problem, call the tribal police. They will help you. Nothing to be scared of here. And he handled it very... If Minnesota would follow what he said, we would have a different situation there. But it's only natural for people to go, oh my gosh, the police. And it scares you.
Well, they're freaking out because they see what's going on up north. But the thing is, if you don't get in their face and cuss them, if you don't jump in front of their car,
right?
If you don't scream and holler and try and make their job harder, they'll probably smile at you and say, hey, have a great day, because they are wanting to go home too.
Now you can go here and read just what I said. This is from Chief Cyrus Ben. He goes through this. It's very nice. And again, it had Minnesota handled it like he's handling it, we would be in such a better place, Odie. But go through and read that, and he just explains what the police are doing their job.
That's all they're doing.
And they may never even get near Philadelphia. You don't know. But
and they may just stay on the interstate.
Yeah. We don't know.
We don't know.
But they are in the state of Mississippi, and they are acquiring a building in the great state of Mississippi, as we all know. So Roger Wicker didn't like it, and he sent a nastygram to Christy Nome over that. I don't see.
But he's a Democrat anyway.
I don't see what he's upset over that over.
Well, and that other one that we got up there, what's her name?
Sydney.
Yeah.
She voted against something.
Y'all go look at their voting record before you go. It's called research, and it doesn't matter who, what, where, when, and why. I vote Republican. I vote Democrat. I don't. That doesn't matter to me. I vote person, and if you go look at some of their voting record and see if that aligns with you, because I've had some problems with some of them, but that's my view.
Right.
Yours may be different.
She voted against something, and I forget what it was this past week. She's going to be... Is she running for governor? I don't know.
No. She's running for this other one. And there's somebody that's going, and if you know them, come on and talk to us.
Be glad to hear your side of the story. But that's what's going on. I read about this particular kitty cat, Odie, I don't know, 6 months to a year ago, because he come up missing, and then he showed back up. Gadsden, Alabama. They have a unofficial mascot at the Lowe's store there. And this is from Daily Mail. Let me show you the kitty cat's picture here. There he is. He's the official spokesperson for Lowe's.
Meet you and greet you.
Well, he was.
So he still hadn't come back?
Nope. He came back, was taken care of, was on his post there. He got an employee of the month, and somebody sent a letter to corporate complaining that a cat was in the store, and corporate now has told them that they could not bring the kitty cat back to the store. He's been there for 5-6 years. Everybody comes in, everybody greets the little kitty, pets his head. No one's had a problem with it. But the corporate board told him they couldn't return it, and he's staying with an employee, and they've gotten, I think, 3,500 signatures so far to send back to corporate to go, look, leave our cat alone.
And the cat's inside the store at night.
Yep.
Most likely.
Mama cat there, as you'll see there. Quality assurance cat of the month.
Look, it's probably taking care of critters that's in that building at night.
I mean,
ain't nothing wrong with that cat being inside.
If you don't like the cat, don't go near the cat.
Yeah, the cat probably hadn't jumped on top of nobody.
But I just... Mama Cat Day. They even have it there. Here's the resolution from the city of Gadsden there. Mama Cat Day. So let's hope that Lowe's gets with the program on this. That cat don't mean any problems.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that dude's probably sitting behind my desk.
People don't
Doesn't have a
sometimes, and that's what happens when you have people from other areas running things in your town. They don't quite understand the location of what goes on. We'll be right back.
As vital as your eyes. You should have your lenses and contacts made with the utmost care and precision. And that's what Grayson Optical does on 24th Avenue. Since 1996, Grayson Optical's mission has been to provide Meridian and surrounding areas with quality eye care products. That's why we're locally owned and operated. And don't forget, custom-made sunglasses like Costa for your eyes only. When you need to see clearly, Grayson Optical. 2021 24th Avenue, Meridian. 601-693-6374.
Hi folks, Paul Brown with Dixie Buildings. We're here to take care of all your building needs for your personal and your business needs. That includes portable buildings, carports, sheds. Don't forget your hunting camps are coming in. You can start out with our 8x10s. If we cannot haul it, we can build it for you on site. We have 2 locations, one on Highway 19 South and our home office just around the corner on Long Creek Road. Just give us a call at 601-483-4943.
When your windshield cracks, you need someone you can trust. At Advanced Auto Glass by Joey, experience matters. We handle everything from rock chips to full replacements, even power window repair, servicing all vehicle types. Let us keep you safe and back on the road. We are local, proud to serve you with honest, reliable service. Call us today at 601-286-3405. Advanced Auto Glass by Joey, certified, trusted, local.
Welcome back. Do you remember the woman that done the big nasty hug and kiss, and everybody saw it at Coldplay?
Yeah.
The kiss cam is what they call it.
Kiss cam.
He lost his job. She lost her job.
That's right.
She's got a new gig, and she is the keynote speaker. I don't know what this actually is. It's the PR Week Crisis Conference is what this is. You, too, can attend for $900 a ticket.
Here, I'm going to go ahead and give this to you for free. If you're married and you're trying to do a fling, don't do it out in the public, especially where they got cameras.
Boy.
Ding, ding, ding.
I don't know what she's going to be talking about. Advice, maybe stay
How
home.
to mess up a marriage.
She's pretty good at that one. It went south quick.
It was a mistake. That's only because you got caught. Don't let that fool you. It probably ain't the first time.
You're absolutely right.
I'm sorry I got caught, but I've only done it 20 times before now.
I don't know what to think as we get into this. And keep this in mind, with this Epstein files, there's going to be names that are mentioned that they really didn't do anything, that they may have had contact with him, and even Whoopi Goldberg's name was brought up. She ain't done nothing with that fella, but her name was mentioned in it.
Surely they didn't take her to the island.
Katie Couric and her boyfriend dropped by for dinner at his house one night. As all it was a dinner, and she left. Now, what they discussed, I have no idea. It doesn't mean she done anything wrong. It's just as any other case. Sometimes you bump into people and you have a business relationship or an acquaintance and nothing goes on. But it ain't looking good for Bill Gates.
I mean, you do fundraising and people like that. This was done before you knew what type of person this guy was.
Now, Bill Gates, his wife is saying, let the chips fall where they may. And we'll use the word alleged as one of these emails that come out was talking about, it was Epstein and another guy going, Bill Gates is cheap. He has let his girlfriend that we provided go broke. She's having to sleep on a couch, and I'm going to have to give her some money so she can get by. Again, alleged is what the email. We don't know that that's true.
Well, he got sick from one of them girlfriends, if you know what I mean.
I've heard about that. Yeah.
And was having to find some medication.
Yes, sir. I've heard tell of those shots.
Yeah.
But a mess it is. There's a lot of people. And you tell me the camera went out?
Yeah.
Got some oceanfront property.
Lots of stuff is
that's
coming
enough
out.
to make somebody go away. We know how the world works, and bad people are bad people is what we're saying there.
Yeah.
Cameras accidentally going out, and somebody woke up and wasn't here no more. That's the truth of what went down. Now, this is selling like crazy. The newest weight loss drug that is cheaper They've got prescription after prescription being prescribed to it there. 170,000 people in the U.S. of A. is after this. Wegovy, is that how you say that?
Wegovy.
Wegovy. I was close. Hubba, hubba, hubba. So
some more chemicals that, I mean, hey, if you want to take that and you lose, be careful, but know what the side effects of this stuff is.
Do you remember this guy here?
Unfortunately.
That was Full House.
Yeah.
I had no idea that he was sick. He has gotten, and he says he's in remission now. He says he's got tongue cancer. I didn't even know that I've never heard of that before.
I hadn't either.
We wish him luck there, but he says he's in remission. That could affect everything about you. You could end up not being able to speak. We don't know how that will end. But our thoughts are with him. I didn't recognize him in his latest picture.
No,
I Googled his name. I'm thinking I know the name, but I can't place it. So I Googled him, and I found him from Full House. He was that other guy that lived there.
Well, it looks like Wayne has taken the place of Bob today with his funniness.
Oh, okay.
What do you give a woman that's got everything?
And what is it?
Penicillin.
You have to explain that one to me in a little bit.
All right. We'll go back to Bill Gates.
Right, but that ain't funny.
Yeah, that's hilarious. I'll catch him up at the break.
Trump's staying out of the big fight with Netflix. He says they can do what they want. He's not getting involved with Warner Brothers trying to take it over. That's a biggie right now in the public of what's going on there. Other things. Let's see. We did shoot down the drone this week that was entering near one of our warships. It was taken out.
Yeah.
Iran sent a little drone to go spying, and whoop, it's no more.
Yeah. Y'all gonna keep messing. Y'all poking the bear.
Yeah, and he's warned them on this.
Y'all keep going.
So we'll keep you posted as any of that. We had someone just accidentally go ahead and leave their 18-wheeler yesterday.
They couldn't even park it?
And I don't understand this. If you made it that far, you can limp on into the parking lot. But no, let's go ahead and just leave it right here in the middle of the road. And let me start with this picture. This is where you turn to go to Walmart, 2nd Street South.
And that's a busy, busy intersection.
And there it is, the Popo Park there.
I wonder if that's got anything to do with RW.
Well, there's his initial. But that's an odd place. Now, as you can tell, there's no flats on the trailer. The truck apparently was good enough to pull out from under it. So I never found the answer to that. I went to another incident in town and left the scene there to find out who come back and got the truck. But
well, if you lose air and your tires lock, your tractor can drag that into that parking lot.
Yeah, that was, and I'm telling you, it was traffic backed up back and forth there, and the things you see in the streets of Meridian.
Boy, I tell you,
and that was one of them there. Let's go back to Philadelphia. One thing you don't do is hit and run a bus. And here we go. Here's the pictures from that. This is the bus that was hit from behind. And this is the vehicle that was involved that fled the scene there, Odie.
Wow.
Now, as we get into these charges, as we'll look at this, 2 people were taken into custody. Stanley Barnett was the driver, disorderly conduct, leaving the scene of an accident, 17 counts of child endangerment, driving under the influence, a second offense, no driver's license, and no proof of insurance. His passenger there had contempt of court, public intoxication, disorderly conduct, obstructing traffic, providing false ID, littering, and contempt of court. They didn't even have a ticket book. They had to borrow another one to write all them out.
Well, y'all got 3 hots in a cot.
All there at Neshoba County. But if you're in an accident, just stay put. But you'd be shocked how many people flee the scene of an accident.
Like, you're not going to get caught. 1 in 100.
Yeah.
But is it worth it? You know.
There you go.
You can't hide that.
No, there's no way around that. We also had another incident at House yesterday.
Ooh.
The Sheriff's Department showed up along with Highway Patrol. We had a boo-boo there as well. Major front-end damage there to the Z71. Sheriff's Department arrived on scene. Traffic was backed up for a little while there. Major damage to that. right there, and there's the other car that was involved in that incident. We do appreciate everybody being careful through there as they got all that cleaned up. Minor injuries, from what I'm understanding there. Here's another look at that with Neshoba on EMT's on duty there, taking care of things. So we still getting birthdays in?
No, I hadn't gotten another one yet.
All right. Well, we're going to be right back in just a moment, and we're going to tell you about unemployment case. They filed charges on someone. That's next. Those LS tractors are rolling in to Freeman Tractor on Highway 494 in Sicalina. Keith and the gang will have a LS tractor that fits your needs, from a professional end of it, or maybe it's just deer plots that you need a tractor for. Starting at a 26 horsepower, 40 horsepower, or even larger. Don't forget to ask about that 0% financing as well. Parts, a new tractor, or a tall tale. Drop in today to Freeman Tractor, Highway 494 in Collinsville. Call them at 626-8759. That's Freeman Tractor. Rockhouse Gun and Pound, located at 5430 Highway 19 North, is ready for spring. From weed eaters to push and riding lawnmowers, and one of the largest selections you'll find in chainsaws, along with power tools and generators for backup power. Maybe you're in the market for a TV or maybe a guitar. And not to mention a large selection of diamond rings and Louis Vuitton purses. The Rockhouse Gun and Pawn even has a private lobby for your pawns for confidentiality. Visit them today, Highway 19 North, Rockhouse Gun and Pawn. The Scotty Ray Report studio is sponsored by Environment Masters, providing hassle-free heating and cooling, plumbing, and electrical services since 1957, and now serving Meridian homeowners.
On a hot day chasing crime in Meridian, to make a man thirsty, there's no better way than an ice-cold Coca-Cola to quench your thirst.
Or an ice-cold Diet Coke if you prefer that flavor.
No matter where you're at, stop by a local store and support that store and Meridian Coca-Cola. They're supporting us every day.
Well, that happened quick there. Man. And Odie explained the joke, and I got the joke. I didn't find it funny. But Angie will tell you sometimes my sense of humor isn't with everybody else's. Bob, where are you?
I couldn't help it.
Bless it, bless it, bless it. As we had the state auditor, they were busy yesterday as they found somebody that was already in jail breaking the law. And we go there straight to the jail cell to take a look at this as we do this. An inmate has pleaded guilty. You know what he was doing?
What's that?
He was collecting unemployment from jail. And he was using multiple people that were in jail next to him, their name, Social Security numbers, and collecting money and having it sent home.
So
clever, $37,000 worth of unemployment claims while he was in jail.
Are we not checking?
Well, this goes back to when America was during the Biden thing there, during COVID, when I don't know how many people lied on getting these PPE funds for their companies and all, but this was during that time during COVID when nothing was being checked and they were just releasing money left and right.
You would think they'd put it in a database.
You would think.
That says, no, he's in jail. Or...
But, and that's another thing I don't understand, why throughout the U.S. different agencies don't share information. And they'll sue one another if this company tries to use... We're all American enforcement. Share the information to where everybody, you know what you're dealing with.
Yeah.
I don't understand. It's the same thing when it comes to public assistance. If one gets money from here, this agency should know that they've already gotten some, to where the money is spread more evenly and more people are helped.
Yeah.
I thoroughly believe that, because you'll have somebody that will take advantage of the system and get more than they should. Share information, folks.
And that's like Wesley House. A lot of the Methodist Church uses that and pays them because that's a central location. Because you'd have somebody that would go to every single church and try and get money from every single church. And well, y'all go to one place, they get vetted. If there's a need, they're helped. Our government agencies ought to be able to work together and share information. And if you're wanting some money, at least throw the name and arrest record and see if you're actually at home.
I just, but you know, there's I've said my piece. I'll say it that way there. The Washington Post has cut a third of its workforce. One of them was on duty overseas. She got her email, said, "You're no longer employed."
Please come back.
I guess.
Surely they had to buy her a way
plane
back
ticket home. I don't think so. But that, as times change, all of that is happening. You brought this up yesterday, that school bill in Mississippi has been taken out. Texas, it is going into effect.
There's some good things. I would like to see some changes. How about let's start off with something real simple. Let's go back to teaching the subject to our kids and not a test. And if your teacher can teach a subject and the kids can learn it, then when they take the test, they'll know it and they can study for it. Teach the subject. A lot of this stuff that's going on, Odie's opinion up there in Minnesota and all this, I think is a failure of education. People are not taught what's going on in America. This is our country. If you want to come over, please, you're welcome. Come on. But you're not taught.
And this ties in with that, Odie. Of if you're a parent, you've got responsibility.
100%.
This includes your children's work in this story that ties in with this.
It goes back
to moms sitting at a swimming pool. They got 6 children swimming. Now, what's your responsibility as a parent if your children are swimming?
Watching all of them.
Mm-hmm. But no, let's go to the bar. Let's go on over here and have us a few drinks while they swim. One of the children drowned while they were away. She's going to be charged in this for neglect.
How about I'm going to go grab a drink. You stay here and watch the kids. I'll go grab a drink. But to both walk off like that?
Michigan is where that happened. It's responsibility. And when you become, and let me say this, if you become a parent, there's nothing in your life more important than that child. That is your sole the reason that you get up in the morning.
Amen.
If you are taking care of a grandchild, that's the reason you do everything in your world. You take care of them until they can make it on their own. 18 is when they tell us you can let go and let them fly and do what they want.
Well, now, used to. Now the government says that can be 26.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
that. And it goes back to, well, when they're 6 years old and they're playing a ball game, they've all got to have trophies because everybody wins. No, because that generation is what you see going on that has lost their mind because no one ever told them no. No one ever told them, hey, you lost, you don't get a trophy. If you want one, get better.
Nike being investigated for possibly discrimination within the workforce. We'll see how that turns out. Nike, big company there, DEI, and they're saying they're not treating employees fairly. We'll see.
I thought all their employees was overseas.
I don't know where all their places are now. What do we got in the big world of birthdays today, Odie?
We got a list, and this thing keeps on growing. Angie Downs, happy birthday, Angie, and I know what you're going through is tough. You and Bill are in our prayers. Ann Schroeder, Joyce Wagner, Regina Johnson, Steve Jackson with the Mississippi Highway Patrol.
Birthday. Yeah. I hope they got him a candle this morning down at the Clark Hill
we
Super.
Don't need all of them. So we got Tori Dean, Denise, I had her down. Logan Thompson, happy birthday, Logan. Wayne Harris, Destiny Chambor, I don't know, or Cambor. I hope I got that right. I'm sorry, Destiny. Happy birthday. Tim Easterwood, 66 years young. Matthew Morrison, 2 years old. Albany Rigdon, Charlie Deanna, and Callie Joy McLemore, 7 years old today. So happy birthday to each one of y'all.
To my knowledge, Bonnie is still missing as we go to Clark County, as where we go here this morning. Bonnie was down on County Road 650. That's east of Quitman, missing. If you happen to see Bonnie floating around, they sure would love to have her come back home. If you see Bonnie, she's a cutie pie there.
Angela Broker has a birthday. Ann, what are you guilty of?
What now?
Ann says she's guilty.
What's she guilty of?
I don't know.
Okay. Ann's guilty of something we don't know.
Is that why you're moving? Maybe
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Investigator search. All right. As we get ready to depart, have you got our Bible verse for the day and ready to go? He's
but
trying to get there.
But this old app here tells me. Here we go. Listen, come on, click. There we go. All right. Today is Proverbs 12:25.
Okay.
Anxiety weighs down the heart, but a kind word cheers it up. You know, we never really know what people are going through, and we don't know what's on their mind. But if we smile and just say good morning and Jesus loves you, maybe that brings them out of anxiety and gives them peace and lets them know that someone is thinking about them. And all it takes is just a kind gesture. Y'all have a wonderful day. We love you. We've got Joyce Ann Gressett's birthday coming in. We hope y'all have a wonderful day. Friday's coming tomorrow. Until then,
the former queen will be joining us tomorrow.
She will be here.
And we'll call her former now, since she's handed over her crown.
Former queen. Oh.
We'll see y'all bright and early tomorrow. Thank you for spending part of your day with us. We thoroughly enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the streets somewhere today.